Hello, it's Saturday, October 13th, 2018, about 2 o'clock Eastern time, and this is my first live Facebook video, and it's Saturday. I ball cap, ponytail, don't have my makeup on because that's what we do on Saturday. We don't have to get ready to go anywhere if we don't want to. Anyway, so today I am making the first time a bruschetta. I've never had bruschetta before. And I went to the green market today and I bought lots of wonderful vegetables. I got mushrooms, and I got tomatoes and asparagus, and several other things. Some wonderful bread from one of the local bakeries here. And when I got home to unpack everything, one of my tomatoes got crushed from the weight of everything else. So I decided to chop it up real quick and try my hand at making bruschetta. So that's what we're doing today. And I just wanted to visit with everybody. So hi everyone. Hey Mark, I see you. Thanks for watching. And I'm gonna get busy. And I have a glass of wine, middle of the afternoon. That is Apothic Dark Brew. So if you haven't had that, you can get it at the market, which is the wine and liquor store here on Clematis. And it is an amazing red blend. It's medium to full bodied, but it's brewed with coffee beans and it's fantastic. So anyway, I'm gonna get busy. I will try to respond if you're saying hi. So otherwise, I'm gonna do my thing. Got my wonderful new sourdough bread from Aioli. I picked it up at Green Market today, put a little bit of butter on it. I'm gonna broil it and toast it. We're just going to do that for a minute because I don't want to overdo it. And let's get a little salt. We're going to do cracked salt and pepper. I have already chopped up my tomatoes from the green market. Hey Patrick! So, and I've got some fresh rosemary here and some garlic. We'll get that started and we'll see how that works out. I love homemade food. Going out to dinner is fine, and I enjoy it when somebody else cooks and cleans for me sometimes, but I really just have gotten into the habit that I really enjoy my own cooking. And then when you have access to things like the green market and you get these wonderful fresh groceries, and many of them from local farmers, you know, it's just even better. And it's just, I would prefer to support local business anyway with my money. So it's absolutely the best tasting food when you're making it yourself and it comes from local. Check my bread, make sure nice and toasty. Yeah, perfect. Okay. I'll set that and let that cool down. So that was perfect. I got the, like I said, the sourdough from Aioli. I put a little bit of butter on it and I broiled it at high for 1 minute, and it's perfectly toasted. It's not too brown. It's definitely not burnt. Chopping up some garlic now. God, I wish you could smell this garlic across the Facebook Live video. Isn't it just amazing? Oh, it has the best smell. It has the best flavor, especially when it's fresh. You know, you can buy it minced at the grocery store, and I've done that plenty of times, and that's fine. But man, when you're doing this stuff fresh from scratch, it's nothing like it. Okay, so now I'm going to get into my mushrooms. I'm so excited. I don't even know how many different kinds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different kinds of mushrooms. I have these wonderful maitake mushrooms. Hey, Alexis. And I have, he told me what these are. I don't know, but he said to definitely eat all the stems too. So we're going to put a little bit of that in here. And I have these exquisite, beautiful sunshine yellow mushrooms. I don't know what they're called either, but they're going into our mix too. And I have, let's see, these. Have you ever seen this before? It looks kind of like a pearl. It's blue oyster. Hey, John. Only if you join me. And then I have these wonderful things that say that they're really nutty and they're really thick, and you're supposed to slice them. I kind of slice them like water chestnuts because you eat the whole thing. We're not going to put these in there today because I have plenty of mushrooms already picked out. And yeah, so sorry you're not here, John, to enjoy this. I'll make you some later. So I'm going to rinse my mushrooms off. Oh, I'm so excited about this yellow one. Oh, how fun. Okay, so let me pat these dry just a little bit. And the guy at the mushroom stand, I didn't grab their business card. I will be sure to find that out for y'all next time. He told me that if you just chop up mushrooms just kind of loosely and saute them with a little bit of onion and garlic, and then add 2 cans of coconut milk to them, and let those boil and then simmer until just kind of reduce it, and then throw that mixture with some pasta. He said it's an insane flavor, and every time he tells his customers about that recipe, they come back just crazy insane about how good it was. So not doing that tonight. Like I said, this is going in my bruschetta, but certainly something that I will try next time because I have plenty of mushrooms. We will be eating mushrooms all week if they make them through the week. So I am not a professional chef. I am not a professional food chopper. So I just kind of manage. But there's at least a couple people that like my cooking. So just throw together what you got and make it work, right? Oh God, fresh rosemary. Have any of you ever grown rosemary? Oh, it's amazing, isn't it? So let's peel that right off. Start a cooking show, that's funny. Let's see. Okay, we're gonna chop that up. Yum, fresh rosemary. I once grew my own fresh rosemary too when I had my little townhouse in Pelham, and I grew it in my front flower bed, and that thing got so massive, and I never lacked for rosemary, I'll tell you that. But I ended up with these little, I think they call them white flies, these little bugs, and they got right into the root system, right at the base of the plant. And I mean, like, this thing was massive. It was this big around. Definitely bigger than Leo the cat. So those of you who know Leo, the rosemary bush was actually bigger than Leo. So anyway, I had to pull it up. I was able to salvage a lot of it, but I had to pull it up. So so now we're gonna add, okay, so let me show you what I got here. So I've got my tomatoes and fresh garlic and all these amazing fresh mushrooms. We've got fresh rosemary, and now I'm gonna add a little bit of olive oil to that. So we can mix that up. You never can have too much olive oil, so we'll just do that. And then this, which I also got from Green Market actually a few months ago, and it's lasted me a while. There's a guy out there that sells all these amazing olive oils and balsamic vinegars, and this really is, it was a little expensive, but I'm telling you what, it was worth every dime. It is absolutely the most amazing balsamic vinegar I think I've ever had. Look at that. God, that's so sweet and so tangy. That's really amazing. So we're gonna throw a little bit on there too. We'll see how it tastes later, and I might even throw a little bit on after I have this bruschetta. So we're gonna mix that up. Oh, time for another sip of wine. Let's see. How about a little sea salt? Okay, so we got pink Himalayan sea salt. Let's see. Put a little on there. Hey, crab cakes. Thanks for watching, man. This is what I do on a Saturday. Ball cap, ponytail, no makeup. Go to the farmer's market. Come home and take pictures of my bounty and then cook my bounty. How exciting, right? So All right. And I have this beautiful, look at this. It's this wonderful, amazing, sweet, creamy goat cheese I also got from Green Market last Saturday. So I'm gonna chop a little bit of that up, and we're gonna have that in little slices on our bruschetta. How about that? What do you think about that? How You Like Me Now. Have y'all heard that song, How You Like Me Now by The Heavy? It's one of my favorite songs. It's on my fun stuff playlist. Look that up. Tell me if you like it. Oh, and you know, this is totally random, but so most of you know by now that I'm from Alabama, and there are many, many reasons why I left, and I'm very happy with my new life. However, when Leonard Skinner comes on and sings Sweet Home Alabama, what is wrong with you people who are not just on your feet, hands in the air, screaming and shouting the words at the top of your lungs? Like, I've never seen anything like it. Like, Sweet Home Alabama, it's, if you're not in Alabama when it happens, like, I've heard it in Minnesota, I've heard it in Florida, and I've heard it in other places outside, like, you people just don't get it. Why don't you get it? Why aren't you up dancing and going crazy when Sweet Home Alabama plays? So let's see. All right, so now we've got our wonderful toasted sourdough bread that we bought at Green Market. It's from the Ole Market, and I also got a free sandwich for shopping there. So actually, I'm giving that to the friend that I like, so he can have that. Let's see. All right, I got all my amazing things here. Okay, so we're gonna put. Here's what my bruschetta now looks like. And I just spilled some on my countertop. I don't know if you saw that or not. So we've got fresh tomatoes, we have fresh mushrooms from the market, we've got rosemary, and oh my God, those yellow mushrooms, I can't wait to dig into that. A little bit of sea salt and pepper, pink Himalayan sea salt. So we're gonna try this out, and throw a little bit of cheese on there as well. Goat cheese that we also got from the Green Market, a little olive oil and balsamic vinegar that we got from the Green Market. So let's put some little cheeses on there. See how this turns out. That's just beautiful. I love getting in the kitchen and creating things. I'm not a professional chef, have no desire to be. I just like my own cooking. And again, I don't mind going out, but man, I just assume make it myself because I know how good my food is. And it's so nice when you have someone to share it with too. So there will be someone who enjoys the cooking later tonight. And we'll get there. All right, so we now have, to make sure I don't want to spill any of this so you can see that appropriately. You see my bruschetta with my goat cheese and all my fresh Green Market stuff. Okay, so get a napkin here because it's going to be messy, and let's try some of this. We'll try this one. Okay, so I got my bruschetta and my glass of wine. Who wants to come over for Saturday afternoon bruschetta and wine with the Rising Phoenix? Goodness, that's so amazing. You know what? I've had bruschetta in restaurants, and please, by all means, for all the professional chefs out there, because I have friends that are professional chefs, I love your cooking, I really do. But this ain't so bad. This is pretty awesome. So anyway, I hope you guys had a good time. We'll do this again. It was fun. Love you. Mean it. And it's Breast Cancer Awareness Month, so hug someone who has battled and survived and tell them how much you love them. See y'all later.